Desmosum.
Okay.
Okay, starting.
It is Wednesday, September 4th, 11:05 a.m. This is Robert Jensen, President. I have Alan Chamo, Vice President, Joao Cabrera, Treasurer. I have John and Andrew from RT Technologies. Well, I guess the T is Technologies, Roof Technologies, and Larry Workman. With us, this is a pre-construction meeting for the roof project for Leeward Point, and let's get it started. And maybe start with Andrew on the permit update.
Yeah, so 9 days ago, a change of contract documents were submitted to the city. Tomorrow is the 10th day, which is the first day that we're available to go in and submit our set of plans, which I am going to do. I don't have everything put together just yet. I have the 5 separate permit applications that I'm going to need original signatures for, so they're going to need to be notarized. So tomorrow, I should have everything I need also for permitting. And when I have the process numbers, I'll forward them to you guys so you can track it along, as we go. As far as timeline, I haven't dealt with North Miami Beach for quite some time. Typically, the initial plan review takes about 2 weeks. Hopefully, there are no corrections. Most of the time, there are, especially with a bigger project like this one. So I would anticipate corrections most likely being needed. If not, like I said, it should be 2 to 3 weeks. If corrections already, I would say closer to a month. The good thing about this is once we get through the initial plan review, once we know there are no major hiccups with the system we're installing, it's just a little correction here or there with the package itself. We go ahead and resume with the tear off and do the temp roof install, because the temp roof installation doesn't require any inspections. So we could at least get the permit issued with respect to need inspections required. That will be the time. At that time, we'll be ready to leave right away.
Yeah, and the temp roof is not even a requirement for the system. We just like to do it because we like, number one, it's a vapor barrier, which is a good thing. And number two, when we're doing taper packages, we like to lay out the taper package without start and stop for tearing off. And number three, the single ply stays a lot cleaner. So you're not tearing off, you get tear off dust and coal tar pitch dust all over the white TPO, and in the sun it melts, and it's just a mess.
Bachi.
Okay. It doesn't.
So if I understand this correctly, then tomorrow's the end of the 10th day. Then you submit your 5 different permits. There's a fee associated with the old permits, correct? That we would have to pay. Good thing is the old contractor. So lowly valued the project that the permit fees won't necessarily be what they should be.
Yeah, I won't know what they are until I'm gonna have to pay them tomorrow when I submit the new plans. I'll have a receipt for you guys and then I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, and then once you submit that change of contractor, is that accepted or does that go through review as well?
No,
It's immediate?
because we did our due diligence reaching out to the previous contractor. We have all the backup for that. After 10 days goes by with no response, in the city's eyes, they're void.
Okay. And then after that, you submit. Or let me say it this way. Waiting on the permits, which you said would probably take about a month, right? Did I hear that right?
I anticipate usually 2 weeks for the initial plan review. Like I said, once we pass through the initial plan review, even if there are a couple minor details that need to be changed or any more information we need to give them to clarify, as long as we know that they're aware of what we're doing, they're okay with the system, they have no objections to the system itself, we can resume with them.
Yeah, okay. So after that 2 weeks, you could potentially start with demolition.
Okay, so
Best case scenario. So it's not
Yeah.
put out 2 weeks to the community. That's,
Okay, so regarding demolition, because in all our discussions, we said that you just tier what you can build the same day.
Right.
So, but in this case, it will not be that, because if you start tiering 2 weeks before we even got the final approval and you can start putting the new system, how would that affect? You know, our only concern is water intrusion, as you know.
Sure. So we tear off the roof, if, depending on the weather, if the weather looks kind of iffy but we get maybe 6 hours in the day, we'll tear off maybe, say we tear off 2,000 square feet. We temporarily dry it in and we make a dry tie-in to the existing roof. The next day we
What
come
is
back.
that? What is it, the tying to it?
Well,
You're putting like a fabric, some kind of
no,
a,
we torch down our modified to the concrete deck.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll tear off so much of the existing roof.
roof.
We prepare the deck, we torch, apply one ply of modified, torch grade modified onto the concrete deck. And we torch that all the way to where we stop and the existing roof is. And then we do a tie-in to the temp roof to the existing roof. So it's tight overnight.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, once you remove the current roof, or part of the current roof, what do you put instead? Because we have about maybe 2 weeks, it's gonna be with a temporary covering. So I'm trying to understand what is that covering that you're putting in the meantime?
Torch grade modified.
So you're putting what we have right now, but thinner, one layer.
No, it's what you have right now is a multiplied coal tar pitch roof system. This is a asphalt modified sheet. We should have brought a.
So basically, it's one of these rolls,
It comes in 39-inch roll
yeah,
with a 3-inch salvage for the lap.
uh-huh.
And it's white granulated. So 36 inches of it is white granulated. 3 inches of it is what's called a lap line. And that's where we torched our lap. We torched the whole sheet, but you're gonna have 36 exposed inches of white granulated modified. And the laps are like 3 inches like this.
Okay, so you put that, and then when you come to put the actual new roofing system, you need to take that again out, or you put it on top?
We go right over top of it.
Oh, okay.
And we use granulated because we foam down the insulation and the granules. So people use smooth. I don't like that. I like granulated because it's a rough surface and the foam bites into the granulation better than it would on a smooth surface. You know,
Okay, so those rolls are the gray rolls, they're kind of.
well, it's white granulated. They're 39 inches. And it's white granulated modified. We should have brought a piece. I use granulated.
Doesn't roll like that, I'm not supposed to.
Okay. So basically, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the only thing that we care about is to make sure that no water will come in.
Right, no.
That's the only, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we want a new roof. How it's done, it's, you know, you guys are the professionals, but we just need, our only job is to make sure that no more water intrusion goes into the house.
We only remove as much as we could cover in the same day.
But after you cover, then it's covered, meaning,
Once the modified is torched that concrete deck, it's covered.
and you guys go all the way up on the
Well,
apartment
we
wall?
we'll go maybe a foot up the wall.
Yeah,
Show the picture.
This had to do with incompetence, because.
Right.
There were some material that fell over some patios on the roof 2 and 3, people were worried about breaking things, etc. Housing
That's
usually work
what
in the
that's
past, because we have those
shepherd
shops
stick.
next to the canal.
That's
So
the
you
white
put
granulated
protection
membrane.
there, instead of dirt that comes down.
And we'll typically we do put tarps on. We also have some wraps, make sure. Especially, I mean, that probably happened during the master tear off.
Okay. So you got walls up there.
So the roof is not gonna, okay, then it's up.
We have a forklift with the box up there, and as soon as it comes off the roof.
Yeah, that's another thing. I was walking around looking for places to hang our trash chute. We're not gonna hang a trash chute.
no,
No, we're gonna get it's called a law. It's a big forklift that extends out. It's not like a regular warehouse forklift that just goes up and down. And we're gonna build a box, trash box. And then we'll just get the lull up in the air, extend it onto the roof, and that trash box will be there. We'll dump it in the box, we back it out, and then we spin around and dump it in our trailer, then we send the box back up.
Okay.
So this way, there won't be anything hanging off the side of the building, because I was very concerned about that. You knew when we did a walkthrough, you probably heard the concern in my voice
Yeah.
about the logistics, that they're pretty bad. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna credit that to Larry.
That's what we do.
That was his
I mean,
idea.
we do the lead portion. That's the cleanest way to do this. On a highway, you can't do that.
Yeah,
On a job like this, it's a perfect,
Yeah.
perfect fit.
so it'll be on the job site, and until we're done.
Oh, yeah.
We're using it,
Yeah,
for-
loading-
we're loading material with it, everything.
The forklift, while you're loading that box, that forklift is stationary while it's holding the box. While
Yes.
stuff is being put in the box.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and you also use that to bring up and down.
Right.
Material. Yes. So,
Even here on the roof, especially with the new, roof as well. Load up daily.
yeah, this way, yeah, we don't have.
We don't need more material.
Yeah, and it's too bad that this trash is here, because this would be a perfect staging area.
Yeah,
We're trying. Yeah.
You know, I walked to building 3 with Larry, and we noticed on the back of one of the buildings, the plastic is filled. And there's literally a hole this big. It's wide open. That's what I wanna do.
Yeah.
I wanna get 2 of our guys here. That Duralast, you said, is there any use for it? Yeah, I wouldn't use it to cover that hole on the side of the building, because I cannot believe I mean, we'll
You're
take
talking about the corner?
no, we'll take a quick walk,
Okay.
and I'll show you guys, and we'll just we'll do that at no charge. I'm not gonna invoice you for that.
Okay.
We'll just take
A roll.
one of the rolls, and I think, Ronnie and Mikey, probably. Yeah. Are they tied up all week?
No, I'm.
Yeah, make some room for them. If there's tomorrow, Friday, probably Friday's gonna be better. Are they? Yeah, so,
In terms of rain, because right now you can have terrible sun and then rain after 5 minutes. It's been very
Well,
stable.
if you look outside today, we won't be tearing off. Today would not be a tear off day.
But you use any type of cap that we can also use it to our neighbors now, they're not gonna be.
Yeah. So what we do is we monitor the weather. I mean, as long as I'm awake and Andrew's awake, we're looking at the weather. It's like a sickness, but we have to do it. So we look at night and see what the nighttime is forecasting for the next day. I'm up before 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning, local news comes on. I'm at the TV, either in my office, at home. I'm at the TV and I'm watching, and if it looks bad, I'll call Andrew. I'll call him by 5:30. Andrew, no go. And then he'll send an email out to you guys. So you'll have the email before these people wake up.
That's perfect, thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a religious that we do daily, especially this time of the year, especially.
One of the things I was gonna email Tish, right now she only emails me, but I would like just the
Yeah,
whole
we'll
board.
tell her.
So
everybody.
it's not dependent on me to
Yes.
spread the word.
Okay, and going back to the permits. If I'm not mistaken, the mansards were a separate permit. And we continue with the same system, so that doesn't need to be done from scratch, it's just a change of contractor, no?
Well, that I need to clarify, because for the 2 buildings where they had existing permits, I think we have to go about it the same way for those. I don't know why they did it that way. It doesn't need to be that way. For the other 3 buildings, we won't do it that way.
No, I mean, and there were many reasons why they did it that way, I mean, but that's the way it is, so what I'm saying is it's gonna save us a ton of money. if on those,
Well, I mean, for the other three buildings, might be.
only doing two right now.
Those will just be five, anyway.
yeah, no, that's
But
fine.
for
For
the
those,
two existing ones, I have to.
Separate permits for the shingles?
yeah, so this is what I'm saying, it would be
I
better,
think they did it that way because they had the structural.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
So.
so it would be
That's fine.
better if you just do change of contractor on those. And that's it, because
Yeah.
they're, and done, so we don't have to do new permits for the
Well,
mansard.
I still have to submit a new set. Because we're doing everything different.
It's a different system.
So.
What do you mean difference? So you're just putting, the 30 pound and shingle,
Correct, I don't know what shingle manufacturer they use for.
what shingle manufacturer? They use, GAP,
So
they use the same.
regardless, I have to submit a whole new set of plans, but that doesn't create any additional cost.
No, I mean, any additional cost from the city, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have.
that
to
was
say-
my concern, you know?
Basically, I have to follow the same structure as what they put in,
Yeah,
and we have to submit a whole new set of plans anyway.
okay,
So there's no additional, cost associated. with
Okay.
submitting.
okay. No, I just wanted to make sure so we don't do like double permits for something that's.
It's new contractor, new plans. We can't use the other contractor's plans. We have to do our own.
Unfortunately, I have to, I would like to just submit one.
Yeah, it'd be easier for us,
Yeah.
way easier.
Okay, so timing wise, the 2 weeks plan review, give or take. Do you need an answer from them in some shape or form before you start demo?
We prefer to, yeah.
We want to know that they are accepting of our
Okay.
system. We don't want it to be, put the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
And then tear off a roof and then there's a problem with the system. Now we have a temporary roof in place. That's good, but I feel a lot better when the whole system's down,
And then,
And
and then if they say, yeah, that's fine, there's just some revisions, that gives you the green light.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then from that green light to actually demo, how long in between?
There.
Next day.
Really?
It's the start.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Okay.
what we do.
Okay.
What do you see, a day, tear off and dry it?
It's the weather.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
In my eyes, down here in South Florida with the weather conditions here and just the extensive heat itself. If you get 20 square a day, which is 2,000 square feet, there's 100 square feet in a roofing square. So if you get 20 square a day off and on, temped in on, that's a pretty good day. In August, September and October in South Florida. Yeah.
We have crews all around, I might double it up, but it looks good, we'll bring in more guys, it'll go up and down.
Believe me, we want to get in and out of here as quickly as possible. And you want us out of here as quickly as possible as well. And I get it.
And we agreed last time the working hours,
8:30, no?
8. Right?
Yeah. For us, the earlier the better because cold garbage.
I think there's a sound ordinance.
That building right there is gonna complain.
That restricts us earlier than that.
Can you work on weekends?
Yes.
Saturday.
We do
Saturday.
Saturday.
About, what time we work till?
I think we're flexible on that.
Appreciate.
Let us work until we get you guys in the drive.
Yeah.
Don't stop us at 5 if we have 2 more rolls to put.
All right.
Yeah.
That's,
Good morning.
yeah, the noise is minimal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Can
okay.
we start
yeah, I think
earlier?
we need to communicate to the community.
Then we should review, where we consider, for example, one maybe.
I don't have this square footage.
What's the average building?
Building number 2,
This is the smallest, obviously. Building, and I think building 4 is the biggest.
yeah, so building,
Building 4 is almost like a double building. It's
Yeah.
like 2 of them joined.
Normally when you are tearing up, like, office house, I don't hear it, or you don't hear it on the other side, or everybody will hear it.
Well, our roof cutters are pretty loud and they're hitting the roof By the way, get all of our roof cutters to a small engineering repair.
Sure.
Service them. Yeah, he wants small
Now, what happens with all
and new place.
all the escapes from the roofs, you know, for the vents, all the things that come out of the roof? When you tear everything down, what do you cut them? What's going on with those?
No, we leave them in place and we temporarily flash them until we put the system on. And then obviously at that time, we have to do new vents and new line jacks. But the old ones stay in place until we're ready to roof, because the height of our roof is gonna be different than what it is now.
Yeah.
Because of the taper.
Yeah, exactly.
So we wanna make sure that we have the right heights in place for the line jacks and vents. So we don't have to rip them out and do it again. So, because they're fabricated.
So let me
It's
ask,
custom.
so let me ask you, so let's say in 2 weeks, they say, okay, we're good with Carlisle overall, we have these minor things we need to adjust. You guys start tearing down.
Building.
Yes, two, yeah. So you start tearing down building 2. Once you got the approval and roof number 2 is done, do you immediately start putting the new one on
Yes.
while you continue tearing number 3?
Yeah.
That's the plan?
Yes.
Okay, and then, so you're gonna do flat roof 2, flat roof 3, then
Well, we're gonna do flat roof 3 if whoever's doing the repairs of the mansard, on building 3, there's no wall there on the corner. That has to be rebuilt. We're not qualified to do that. We don't have a structural license.
we have, today, I'm supposed to receive the drawings for that from the engineer.
If building 3 is not done, when we're done with building 2, we'll hop to building 4 or building 1.
Okay, but once we get those drawings, is that something you need to put into the same permits for roof number?
Structural.
Yeah.
You can't put structural on the roofing. It's 2 different things.
So we need to basically permit it? It's something that falls on us, or you can do it?
How sensitive is the work was valued?
Well,
It's-
that answer, there's part of answer like there, it has to be filled out by GC.
Yeah, it's not only the mansard, but it's also the wall.
Yeah.
Those blocks.
I don't understand. We need a GC out there. That's a period. It has to be under, you can't put that on a roofing.
Oh, no.
So you guys cannot rebuild, even if you have
No.
engineer, you
We
cannot.
don't have the license to do that, and if we do that and we get caught, the state of Florida will take our roofing license away and we will be out of business.
So you cannot even put trusses?
No, it's structural. That's a structural. We could repair, if there's trusses there that need to be sistered, we could do that. But to build, we cannot do that. It's against the law, the state of Florida. You need to have a structural contract, like a general contractor has a structural contract.
So what needs to be finished basically by a GC is that corner,
It has
the
to be-
parapet wall,
It has to be built.
and the.
And the illegal structures, we can't touch either.
No, the illegal structures are being taken care of because
Yes.
that is being permitted.
Okay.
So just that corner, we need to rebuild the parapet wall and then put the trusses there and to finish the mansard. So my question is, if we need to hire a GC, what is the scope of work? Do they need to put the trusses? Because the trusses are done by a truss company.
Well, no, the GC needs to build the structure. They need to build it out so we can roof it, so we can flash it.
Okay, so, but can you put the how do you call it?
sheeting?
The sheeting and then after the trusses are done? I mean, I need to understand what is up, because anyways, you're removing sheeting in case it,
Yeah. We can do a flower.
so basically,
We just can't build the structure.
got it. So basically, they need to build a structure for you and
To do something with, yes.
to do something with, okay. Do you have,
Also, the soffits need to be done too. We don't do soffits.
yeah, the
And-
soffits, the soffits.
And you asked about that cement board out there, if it could be used, they could, I'm not a soffit guy, but I would bring it up to the soffit company and say, hey, could you use this sheathing for the soffits to stucco over? Because I'd rather have cement, I would rather have my soffit I just lost my train of thought. I'd rather have this soffit that's gonna be stucco. I'd rather have a cement board there instead of wood.
Okay, that's a good point.
Number one, termites is number one.
Yeah.
But number two, I'd rather put stucco to a cement board than stucco to wood.
Okay,
I just think it's better that way.
okay, that's a good point. So do you have a GC that you work with that you can recommend
The only-
to build that?
The only GC that we work with and we have a good relationship with, does all of his work down in the Keys. And he won't
Yeah.
come up there. He's, as a matter of fact, he has a 6-year, Sabre Con. He has like a 6 or 7 year backlog right now. He does all the concrete restoration work down there. And there's a lot in the Keys.
Yeah, no, sure. Okay, so we need to get a GC for that.
What about the Matt, go ahead, you.
It's asking if we have the trust themselves.
I think we should have the trusses. But, and they need to be on the roof. I did not see on roof number 2, so they have to be on roof number 3, hopefully. Did you guys?
Look up RCC contract, RCC Associates.
I don't know if they would take some of this.
Well, we worked with them on down on Lincoln Road when they rebuilt one of the buildings down there, Cheesecake Factory moved in, 600 Lincoln Road. And RCC was the GC there. It was a big project. And we worked with them. So, and they were pretty good.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I have to be honest with you. I don't like any engineers or any general contractors. That's my own personal opinion.
Okay.
Have you seen the trusses for the corner?
I know that it's here, yeah. I didn't go up on roof number 3 because John always goes on that roof.
Can we take a walk over there to building number 3?
Yeah, but you wanna go up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got pictures, there's no truss up there.
Yeah, well, you can see, whatever I want to
No,
show
there's
you,
no truss.
you can see from the ground. I definitely want to show you the
No, I'm
area.
saying that just the truss, not
Water.
connected.
This
on the
unit's gotta be getting flooded. I can't believe water's not getting in this unit. I mean, literally, there is a hole. Huh? This big?
It is, the problem.
Was that the unit you went in? The last time you were here?
I don't know. It may be. No, it's not.
No, you should have.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. I think it's the one next.
Is it one with an enclosure? Because she.
No enclosure.
Okay.
So we're gonna use some of that, Rodney, direct them over here. You get roll that there last. Hey, we gotta close that. That's bad. That's,
Okay, we'll take a look in a moment.
yeah.
And so I just wanted to get the final points on and what's needed from our end. And by the way, with the mansards, you start those after you finish all 4 flat roofs?
No, I mean, we could do the mansards as we finish a flat roof. So there's only 2 mansards we have to do.
Yeah.
Number 3, we can't touch till it's fixed anyways, you know that. Number 2, we could get the flat roof done, the walls flash up and over, and then we could do the mansard. After we're done, if we finish 2, we can mansard 2. When we finish 3, we can mansard 3. Because we need to get the flat roof and wall flashing on first, the shingles come up to it, and then we coping cap covers the outside and the inside. That's the last thing we do, is a coping cap.
Right.
But your top of your wall is watertight, because the membrane's there.
Good.
But
And when you renew flat roof 2 and 3, even if the mansards are not done yet? Could we at that point initiate the drywall remediation inside? Does that sort of guarantee at that point, once flat roof is done, that?
Well, I can tell you this, once the flat roof is done, there's not gonna be any water intrusion from the flat roof. If there's any water intrusion at all, it's gonna come from the mansards.
Okay, so
So-
there still can be, but for the master.
After we finish the flat roof, we'll look at the mansard and say, yeah, we're doing, right? Feel good about that, right?
Because we've been holding off with the owners to do the drywall
Yeah.
until.
Yeah, don't do it now.
Okay, so you're going to be in charge on everything during the
One
process?
day, the demo,
Yeah.
Larry, my two sons will be, we have four different people.
I've been doing work with Larry for 20 years, at least, minimum 20 years now. Yeah, we've known each other.
I've been doing it 4 years, I started 1980.
Well,
Yeah, we looked a lot younger when we.
Yeah. You know, when I first started, I hadn't seen them in a long time, after we split up for a while, we got older. We've been working together a long time.
Yeah,
okay, so basically, we start work at 8 AM, we said, because of the ordinance. And finish is when the roof is secure. But always in your mind, shoot to 5:36, no?
Yeah.
6 o'clock, so shoot to 6. If for any reason it got delayed and you need to continue, I mean, the priority is
At
finishing.
that point, we'll be noise is gonna be over with. That's the first thing we do. Is
Yeah.
be over with in general. That's
Yeah.
allowed. After that, torch rolls, putting a new roof and foam, that's not gonna be an issue. Even though people walking around.
yeah, I hear people walking, and if somebody accidentally drops a roll, you can hear that, they're about 100 to 105 pounds a roll, they're heavy.
So tearing apart and seeing how many minutes or hours, I don't know, to tear apart.
Hours.
To 20.
It's gonna take a couple hours.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, is scraping that old stuff off the concrete. You know?
It's after 10 AM, you know, they're making.
Yeah, no, dude.
Give it 11 minutes.
Still have.
And there's gonna be days, you know, we're gonna have to pick our days, we might have a 4-hour window, we might do 2 goals.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to keep it going as quick as we can, you can't.
Yeah,
We're not gonna make the call for the whole day, every day, some days we're gonna have.
Yeah, priority is moving,
Oh,
is
exactly,
getting things
exactly.
done.
Understood, but I mean, Andrew and Larry as well, we like to err to the side of caution.
Yeah.
We do not want to call our insurance company for anything. So we, you know,
No, but there's gonna be days where we only get a couple rolls.
Yeah,
There'll be days we
it
get a
depends
full
on the
day.
weather.
When your crew comes in, a typical size crew is how many people?
It'll probably be 6 to 10 maybe.
And are they all driving separately?
No, there's gonna be work trucks, there'll be probably two work trucks. 2 to 3.
And then we'll point
Yeah,
back
I'll see
here.
about parking. I don't know if we're gonna get the trailers or dogs.
We'll just get our equipment out when we come on site at the building, and then we just move our trucks over here.
Okay, so basically, we need to make sure that the parkings here are available for them during the day, so we need to communicate it.
And here's another, do you guys have security lights out here that light up this parking lot?
Yes, we have lights.
Okay,
We have now also a camera that basically every vehicle that comes in and out, it takes the license.
okay, and I won't, you could come to that fence right over there, so we'll be careful with them rolls. I've seen rolls walk off the job. We lost 50 rolls on a job at AMO in Dania Beach overnight. Got about $80 a roll.
You gonna bring in what building?
Yes. I mean, if this is November, December, January, we could load 2 billion, but not.
We can get the insulation here, I could go over.
Yeah, you can put all the rolls up at one time. Yeah. You can load them all up.
Yeah.
It's concrete deck, ain't
Exactly,
it?
but I'd like to check the insulation.
Yeah, I don't want them blown into the lake over there.
No, the big one.
So regarding equipment and and material. So is it gonna be like minimal material that you have here, or you bring everything for all
No.
four buildings in one shot?
When we start, we're only gonna come out with the temporary roof materials. That's there's 20 rolls on a pallet. So I don't know how many square, if it's 200 square, there's gonna be, 10 pallets. That'll be 200 rolls. So that will come out, we'll have a pallet of roofing cement come out, some membrane. We don't need any granules, because you don't granulate the laps, it's a temp roof. So when we start, it's gonna be minimal. It's gonna be the dry material only. We're not bringing out the system material until we're ready to use it. I don't want this to happen. I don't want it sitting here, because it sits in the weather, it's no good. And I won't put down bad material. I just won't do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can plan that way of bringing what you need for the week or for, 2 weeks or whatever you think necessary, that would be the best scenario also,
Yeah.
because we tighten space here.
Yeah, no, we know, yeah, so, yeah. So we'll start building the dry material will come, the temp roof material will come in. After we finish two, the system material will come in. So, and once the system material comes in and we start on number two, we could go to the next roof. If three is ready, we go to three and follow the same scenario.
Okay. Good stuff.
I did, what's that?
It's gonna be a little extra.
What, I'm sorry?
The tape is gonna be hard piece of extra stuff. If you order one building, they're gonna have, you're gonna have a lot of extra.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
We're gonna try to figure, hey, this is what we need for this building, blah, blah, blah.
Are you removing the garbage every day? You taking the truck with you?
We have, we use our trailers. We have two dump trailers that we use. When they're filled, our trailer guy pulls it out, goes to the dump and dumps it, and they'll put the second one in place. So while he's gone, the second one is getting filled.
Yeah.
When he comes back, the second one's probably gonna be ready to go to the dump. He takes that and he goes. Yeah, he'll be on the ground full. Well, a guy on the ground full time. That's the guy, our dump trailer guy. Will be on the ground full time. So I have him with a broom in his hand. He's constantly cleaning the ground. We're pretty tough on cleanliness. I don't want anybody coming to my house and leaving a pile of trash. So I won't do that to you.
And we talked about this before, but Larry, as you'll be with the people, our prior contractor was going up on the roofs by putting ladders on people's balcony railings and things like that, or going up on their patio and trying to
No.
go over. A lot of people have invested in their patios, and there's, on the sides of the buildings, there's ways to get up to
we're gonna
the,
set a ladder up in one spot, tie it off, and put safety lines up. We're not gonna touch anybody's balcony. We don't want no part of that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to flag these because the roof is not, the wall's not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a safe.
Yeah, so we flag the perimeter. The OSHA rule is if the parapet wall is less than 39 inches tall, you have to put warning flags. If it's 38 inches, you have to put warning flags. That's, yeah, so there's, OSHA will come up, they see us, they'll come up with a tape measure and measure the damn wall. If it's 38 inches and 38 3/4 of an inch, you better have flags up. And they go all around the perimeter. Or call them stanchions.
No, we're not gonna get hard.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We've done this time too. We're not gonna.
Yeah, we don't do it for practice anymore.
Good stuff.
We
Now,
do, right?
so you don't need any permanent parking spot close to any of the buildings?
Now, we'll walk the same spot every day.
Well,
All our equipment will go up.
For the dump trailer, we're going to, we need
For
a
the
spot. Well, for the forklift is gonna, well,
We
maybe,
need a permanent spot for.
yeah,
And
and,
the only thing we need here is that.
and for the
Yeah,
dump,
true.
and the dump trailer. So while we're working, like say we're on building two, we may need one half of that building, one half of the front of the building. We'll take a walk and,
One half of the front of the building,
yeah, I think that would be safe that way.
like that nobody can park.
That,
at night?
that's just for the day, during the day, while we're working. Yes,
Okay.
because we have to move that lift around and we have to have our dump trailer there. And our dump trailer is probably gonna park, horizontally to the front of the building, because he can't park this way, he'll block the whole road. So you figure the length of the trailer, the length of the truck, and it's a heavy duty truck.
Yeah.
We would block the whole road, so he'll have to, if this is the building, this trailer and truck are gonna be this way. The forklift will come in here, the box get it, no.
Okay,
We'll
but the
walk.
cars that are in front of it, they won't be able to park here because they won't have enough space to exit.
Just during the day.
Just to do that.
And we need access for the forklift to get there, and also you don't want anybody coming too close to it.
No, I mean, God forbid something happens.
Really, first part, really, once the tear off's done.
Once the tear off's done, it even opens up, yeah, even more.
I'm gonna park my son's car.
Why are you mad at him? Are you mad at him? I can help you.
It's probably a junk that needs insurance.
So 2 weeks, I was just looking, tomorrow's the 5th, is Thursday, 2 weeks would take it to the 19th, Friday, the 20th.
So plan on, as of next Monday, give it 2 weeks.
Okay, so the Monday, the 23rd of September is highly likely that activity somewhere would start. Okay. Because then we can start writing a communication to our community.
Interview process, I'll check in with you just to make sure.
And then we won't preemptively say the 23rd until we know a little bit more, but we are aiming for the end of September for something to start.
All right, you wanna go walk? Anything else? Is there anything that we need to do beside the GC before finishing building number 3?
Other than that, soft work,
Yeah, but the soffit will take care of it. We still have some time.
Okay.
No?
well, we're not gonna be able to find out our shingle permits, mandates to the soft.
So soft is done. And then-
Oh, hold on, wait. You need the soffits done before you put the shingles on?
No, before we close the permit on the shit.
And then we have to be able to find the-
And everything has to be done. And here's another thing I was thinking about when we pulled in here. You know what? We've been in cities where they will not final out the permit if there's roofing trash left behind. So I'm concerned about that. Now, I'm not saying that, although that's not ours, is the city gonna call out and say,
You would just find the bottom of it, but it's not a lot.
I don't think
So
we're
you
gonna-
don't get rid of it.
But the dumpsters,
Well, by the way, if you guys have the dumpster truck, maybe, obviously we'll pay for the fee of dumping it, but if we need to, if you guys can help us to get rid of it. I mean,
let me ask you this. What dumpster you gonna take that from? It's non-biodegradable. That will last forever in the landfill. It'll never go away. We have to look into that for that EPS board.
for the foam,
For the foam, yeah, some landfills won't take it because it's non-biodegradable.
can you check on that and let us know?
We are, as a matter of fact, because we may be getting another job, we have to have 5 roofs and they're all foamers. That's nothing. We can talk about it. Yeah, I don't know, not yet.
Okay, so once you know, can you let us know and then?
Yes,
Because maybe we're gonna have to just do it.
And we needed to confirm,
the copper,
yes, or bronze.
yeah, the bronze, I have to get with Lou. No. Bronze. They're saying that's not bronze. Saying that's bronze.
That doesn't affect it.
Yeah, the permanent doesn't affect.
Just so we have,
Before we start.
You know what, I'll go to Luke next week and say they want bronze and I'll bring them a piece of that and say, they don't think this is bronze. Is there another color that's closer to bronze? I'll just go to Luke.
You're still keeping the whites.
Yeah, the bottom.
Yeah, yes, and the downspouts and the leader heads are gonna be bronze also. Or do you want them white?
Well, the downspouts right now are the same. color.
Downspouts right now, they look like that.
Right now, they're the same color of the wall. I think they're painted with the same color of the wall. And they were painted, so probably we're gonna have to go with white, no?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Because white,
let's walk it.
yeah, okay,
Okay, and then in the Zoom
okay.
at 11:50 a.m.
I don't know if you want to go quick.
Huh?